Hello, I am Fontavious Loophole, and I am joined by the 3 championship hopefuls heading into today's NASCAR Cup Series finale at Homestead. My voluptuous wife, Danica.
I'm gonna you silly sugar.
5-time defending Cup Series champion, Jimmy Johnson. Please do not talk to me. And long shot title hopeful, Juan Pablo Montoya. Montoya! That is no disrespect to you, Mr. Montoya.
I can't wait on your later.
You sure know how to turn me on. Be sure to conduct a fair interview. No favoritism on account of whose tits you've seen. All right, Jimmy, I will start with you. You are 3 points behind Danica heading into today's race. Why do you think you will lose this championship? That is clear and utter favoritism.
Don't listen to him, Fontavious. He's just jealous. The inner workings of his thighs aren't as gargantuan as yours.
We are all immediately dumber after hearing the dictionary soup you just called a sentence. Let's have order here. Now, Danica, if you were to win this championship, how much of the prize money will you be giving me?
I'll give it all to you. And when I mean all 75 pounds of it.
Is that your weight or the amount of baloney you are spewing? Because this is bullshit. Montoya! We may not know how this race will play out at this moment in time, but one thing is certain. Whoever takes the title will have an immediate stamp on the course of history. Are you still flapping your gums?
Don't talk to my man like that!
Montoya! Put ourselves in a hell of a position last week. It looked like the race was going to be in hand. We were leading a lot of laps. We led the most laps, as a matter of fact. Lost the handling over the car, and we started to fall back in the pack. Lost our track position, weren't able to get it back. Didn't look like our championship rival, Jimmy, was having himself much of a day. But, of course, late in the race, he finds his way up through the field, gains some track position, and eventually gets around me. We were bumper to bumper in those closing laps until I decided to make a last-ditch effort at passing him in the final corner of the final lap. And I lost control over my race car, which resulted in an absolutely cataclysmic accident down that front stretch, barrel rolling, flying through the air. Lollipop was up there with me. Could have just taken a 12th with Jemai in 11th, but no, I fall all the way to 18th because of that accident and because of my over-aggression. And we lose 5 points in the championship fight. So Jemai finds himself down by 3 whole points headed into this finale at Miami. I was reminded in the comments there was a 3-point difference between Carl's Jr. and Tony the Tiger in 2011, and we all know how that race ended. That championship resulted in a tie. Could the same thing be coming for Jemai and I? I do not want to forget about the 3rd contender for this championship, Jet Dryer Montoya. He has a long shot. A very long shot, but still it's mathematically possible that he walks away with this championship. Jemai and I gonna need to finish somewhere in the 40s. J.J. Montoya gonna need to win. Everyone else from Jeff Gordon Ramsay on down mathematically eliminated once I start this race, which I fully intend to do. They join the rest of the field who have been racing for honor for over 2 months now. And that's that. The final intro is done. It's time to race. 53 laps ahead of us, I do believe. Squaring off with Jemai and Jet Dryer Montoya, who will walk away with this last championship in the Eutechnyx Saga. I would like to thank every single one of you that have supported this series, watched it at any point in time over the course of the last 5 years. You've made it all possible. And I have had an absolutely amazing time bringing this to you each and every week. And I hope to God I can walk away with the championship. What do you say we find out? Let's get this final race started, baby! The Eutechnyx Saga! Final episode! Let's get it on. Let's go! This is the loadout that we're gonna be using for this final race, and it's only fitting. I'll share this whole qualifying run with you guys. We'll see if we can put this thing up on the pole. I haven't run any practice laps here. This is my first time turning laps around this track, probably since we finished up the 2010 season. That whole series, I don't remember running laps around here unless I did like an eliminator race for a live stream. Maybe that's the last time I drove around the place. Car feels okay. What I don't like about this game is you cannot adjust on the car before the race. You just have to take what they give you and cope. You gotta deal with it until that first pit stop when you can start making some adjustments. See what this first lap is going to look like. Are we anywhere near the pole? We're up to 7th? All right, I mean, that's solid. We'll see if we can pick up anything here on this second lap. We want to keep that in the green over there. The time, we're not gaining anything yet. It didn't really feel that much different from lap 1 to lap 2 going through 1 and 2, but seems like we're picking up a little bit of something down the back stretch. He's got a 30.39. We had a 30.63. Gonna need over 3/10. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be... Oh, I was hoping for a front row lockout. Hey, got Jetron Montoya up in the top 5 too, all 3 of us. Who's gonna take it?
Homestead, Miami Speedway. I'm Doug Rice along with Mark Garrow, wrapping up the NASCAR Sprint Cup season, the longest and most arduous season in all of professional sports.
36 races. It all began in February and it ends here in November. On the line in the Ford 400, a last chance at a win this season, and of course a championship hangs in the balance.
Ready to drop the green flag for the final time to start the Sprint Cup race this year.
Thank you, Doug and Mark, for the final time. I cannot believe we are here at Homestead. We're already putting it up in a second. How you doing, Jamai? If he wins this race with the bonus points you get for winning, he will be your champion. That's how close it is, but okay, I don't know why he just let me take the lead away from him. We're gonna see if we can put some time down. I want to lead some laps. I want to lead the most laps. We're underway at Homestead. Like, damn, Jamai, I would have thought you put up a little bit of a fight. Challenge for the lead with me a little bit. Well, you know, we had the same thing, exact same thing in Phoenix last week. We were able to lead all those laps early, led the most laps, you know, which was good, getting that bonus point under our belt, but then it all went to shit. It went really, really bad. So just because we're leading now, it doesn't mean we're going to be leading at the end. My ultimate goal is to watch after the tires. That's kind of what things went wrong for us last week. When we had that blowout, it gave us some sort of damage on the underside of the race car, and it never handled the same after that. We've had so many blowouts this year. I want to make sure we avoid that shit. I want to avoid the wall. I don't want to give myself any damage off of the wall. We got to take care of this piece. It's kind of wild. Racing here again, it gives me memories, flashbacks of when we ran here for the 2010, the finale of the 2010 season. Little did I know what was all waiting for me in this Eutechnyx saga. But I remember posting that video November of 2020 while I was in Arizona seeing Jamai's final race. And that feels like so long ago. I've been doing this ever since that first season of Eutechnyx. I wasn't too consistent with it. It took me from May 2019 until November 2020 just to complete the first friggin' year. Fuel tank is pretty freaking tiny. We don't got Giggles Logano's Nashville fuel tank in this thing, that's for sure. Only 5 laps left until we're gonna have to make that first round of pit stops. Is the AI feeling particularly goofy today? They're gonna be wrecking on pit road. Jamai did lose a position to Jeff Gordon Ramsay. The two of them, though, they're closing down. They're getting closer to me. It's gotten, yeah, he's fast. Jetron Montoya is fast. It's gotten a little bit tight. I'm gonna try to free this thing up a little bit on this first pit stop. Ooh, Jamai got it back. He took the second spot back. They're getting closer to me. I have to work on the handling of this race car. Top 5, if you look at the mini-map, completely gone from the rest of the field. I missed it up there at the top. I think Jetron Montoya's in 4th. So he's kind of just waiting for Jamai and I to take each other out and finish back in the 40s, and then he can start leading. I saw it down there on our little, oh God, car radar. They're hanging Jeff Gordon Ramsay back to 2nd. They're looking to take this lead away. I want to lead these laps. You never know. Falling back on that extra bonus point. I got one for leading, but the second one for leading the most, who knows? That could make the difference. Pit stops have begun. We're going to make our pit stop this time because my crew chief was talking about tires. I get the feeling it's coming. He's going to tie me for this freaking championship. And this game is so goddamn goofy. They probably give him the championship. I thought I gave myself damage, even though I got more wins. All right, I gotta just go. I gotta get down to pit road. I ain't using that goofy access road. I don't want to blow out a tire, so we're pitting early. Hopefully no cautions. And we shall see how freaking far behind we fall by making a green flag pit stop. I had max wedge in this thing. Maximum freaking wedge was put in the car. Who needs that much wedge? Please no caution, please no caution, please no caution. Avocado heads, I appreciate your slowness all year long. It's been a great help. Now I gotta wait a really long time and ride around on this stupid fucking access road for a really long time before the game gives me back control over my race car. I am so glad that the Eutechnyx bitches figured out that was a bad idea and they got rid of it in the rest of the games. Goodbye on pit road. We are not a lap down, actually. He never lapped us. We're all on a similar pit cycle, which is friggin' great. But now where am I gonna shake out with them? Still gonna be up somewhere around the top 5, I hope. We're close. Jet Dryer Montoya is nowhere to be found. I have not seen that 42 and I do not see any red behind me. Yeah, we lost a considerable amount and Jabai is the leader. So I'm gonna have to track him down. P4, we lose 3 friggin' positions. And to be honest with you, the car, it doesn't feel much different than what I had before. It kind of feels the same. And I thought I was taking a big old swing at it. I guess I need to take even more wedge out. That's what I was saying in qualifying. Why can I not? He just put up the fastest lap, much faster than me. Jeff Gordon Ramsay looking for that lead. Why can't I adjust on the damn car before the race? Damn, Jumbo got shuffled. Okay, he got pushed down to 3rd. The 29, the 24 both got by him. That's a hell of a teammate over in the 24. I might have found a little bit of something. It's not on the bottom line. It's like one lane up from that. I'm gaining. I'm running them back down. I just put up my fastest lap last time by. And if I could get some draft here, pull us a little bit closer, that'd be great. So far, I should have most laps led. He's got a bonus point for leading. But if Jeff Gordon Ramsay keeps it up, then he'll get the most laps. So we'd be like even. So Jumbo ain't doing what he needs to do. Right here, right now, I still have the championship. And we're gonna keep it to the outside of him. Hopefully he doesn't just slam me. Thank you, Jimmy. You're a clean racer. I gotta put as much time down on him on these green flag runs if we continue to have green flag pit stops. Because green flag pit stops are the friggin' death of us. Cannot recall a single green flag stop that has resulted in time gained. But here he comes. I was like, oh, but here he comes back. Okay, maybe he's not as clean as I was giving him credit for. It's okay. It's all right. I still have the championship, Jumbo. You're starting to get a little bit desperate. Coming up on 30 to go here shortly. You know you're gonna have to make a move. Elton John, now is not the time for one of your dirty battles. We're gonna need to loosen this thing up more. It's getting way too damn tight on the long run. I can't make any sort of speed. They're battling for the lead. That's gonna drag Jumbo closer to him. I don't want him leading laps. I mean, look at that, he's right back on their back bumper because they couldn't decide who wanted to lead. We gotta make another pit stop here. Damn, I am slow. I am slowing down so much. I would love to make it to halfway. Then we could do it on like one more pit stop. Oh no, shit, the 29 is pitting. Okay, well then he probably can't make it on one more pit stop. I really should look to come in. Yeah, I can't turn this damn car anymore. I would love to push it another lap, but I think that's a really bad idea. Never mind. Okay, first yell of the day. What are we doing? What are we doing? The 34 wanted a pit, and my teammate said no. Well, freaking thank you, 88 car. Oh my God, that was a godsend. And this should deduct a few laps. We might be lined up to make this on one more pit stop. This is gonna be the only time I use this friggin' access road today. Oh no, Danica, don't fucking keep up. You know, God forbid we make up any positions on pit road. Took 5 whole rounds of wedge out of it. So much wedge. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned though, I dropped the wedge the last pit stop. It was still not dropped. So I'm thinking every pit stop, I gotta drop it again, otherwise it's just gonna go and default back to the original. Juma lost a considerable amount of track position. That's a development. Okay, why? What the hell happened to the 48 car on that pit stop? It's the same thing. What, Phoenix? They had an awful pit stop. They put him back in the back. He's down to 10th. Can Juma rebound? Welcome for the final time to Michaelmrucz's mid-race report, presented by Gas Can Water! Shit, I don't know if I got the energy to run the rest of this race. Whoa. So that's a big freaking thing that our teammate did, causing that yellow flag. We didn't talk about that before the race. That put Jumai pretty far back in the pack, and we were able to hang on to our track position, but he was not. We got some new players up here, Bushy and other people. I am big interested to see if Jumai's gonna figure this out over the course of the next 24 and a half laps. Every time you thought he was out of it in this chase, well, he's never been truly out of it. They've been able to rebound and make something happen. Our car feeling a ton better without all that wedge cranked into it. It's a little bit squirrely on the back end, but I'm managing. I'm making it work. And it should help it's gonna help the tight condition on the long run. Should also help our tire wear. Coming at 22 to go, just gotta keep doing the same thing. Keep taking care of this car. I'm not really sure I'm gonna be adjusted on it much more, because clearly it's fast. New leader. Let's see what happens in the rest of this race. This has been Michaelmrucz's mid-race report, presented by Gas Can Water. It is such a relief now having this car loosened up. I can make it I know I'm gonna be able to make it further on the tires and just stretch this run out. We saw what happened with the 88 and then them getting on the pit road. I knew there was gonna be some goofy caution by the AI. It wasn't a matter of if, it was a matter of when. So now it extends how long we can run out here. And I want to be out here if a caution falls. I do not want to be on pit road. I do not want to get lapped. I also don't want to get wrecked by Bushy. Jumai moves up to 9th. He did get it by a couple of people, and now he's got some clean track in front of him. Jeff Gordon-Ramsay fell all the way to 22nd. I don't think we have to worry about him getting back up here and leading more laps and challenging us for most laps led. Jetrard Montoya, he ain't doing what he needs to be doing back there. I'm listening for my crew chief to tell me that, like, the tires are worn. That's my signal that, I need to get to pit road within a couple of laps. He hasn't said anything yet. By this time in the run, the first couple times he was talking about it. Tire wear, big improvement. If I can push this the next 3 laps, that I have a fuel, can probably make it to the end of the race. The stress, it's starting to come in. I'm starting to feel it a little bit. The pit stops have begun. We can't screw that up, can't be speeding. How much time am I gonna lose on pit road? Probably a considerable amount. Don't loop it. Don't freaking loop it. Just need things to stay the course. Let this green flag run a pit stops, play out, and then we'll finish this damn race. Crew chief just mentioned the tires to me, and we're just about out of fuel. This will put us on a run of 13 laps to the finish. That'll be close to making it. Jumai on pit road. We're gonna come down this time. Show fuck no! You gotta be kidding me. I was able to push it further, but not far enough. Just not far enough. I was so damn close to getting to pit road. This could affect the handling of the race car. It might not be the same after it. What the fuck? Why is the wedge that fucking high? It was up, the max was 55 before. What the fuck is it doing? I don't know what this car's about to handle like. Oh my fucking God. Some glitch in the game. Because I blew out the tire, maybe? Is that why? I blew out the right rear because I was sliding so much. So I'm about to lose a ton of time, I'm sure. And I have it's gonna be tight as hell, isn't it? Why was there so much extra wedge? Come on. You're stressing me out, Gabe. 99, he wasn't behind me. No, he was, but he was in like third or something. We still are ahead of Jamai. 99 is the new leader. Okay, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Please turn, please. It's drivable. It's not great, but it's drivable. We're still ahead of Jamai. That's the most important thing. Whatever about the 99. Yeah, I would love to win, but it is what it is. 99, go ahead, win your damn thing. Get some redemption for 2011 for yourself. This would be some wild shit. If Jamai hadn't botched that pit stop, the one under caution, and let's say he was the leader, the car is coming to me. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Well, like, I had to run him down? Well, that would have been fucking wild. Thankfully, for my sake, not for y'all's sake, I'm sure you guys would have wished that'd be the case, but for my sake and my sanity, I am glad Jamai's where he's at. The only thing that can shake this up is a yellow. Only thing that can change it all is a yellow. He's still gaining positions back there. He's getting around some of these AIs. He needs to do a hell of a lot more. Man needs to win this race to take the championship away from me. What are the odds the 14 is in third right up here with us for this 2011, the conclusion of the 2011 season? Is that Eutechnyx just being kind of funny? Oh, we're gonna make the 99 and the 14 especially good at Miami. I don't know. I've been through too many of these Eutechnyx races. When things start seeming like they're all gonna be fine, hunky-dory, it's gonna play out a certain kind of way, these games have a tendency to throw a curveball at you. 7 laps to go. Does the AI got one more caution in it? And if it does, do I make a pit stop? I can't imagine I do, even though my tires are gonna be worn out and I got limited fuel. We are coming to 5 laps to go in the Eutechnyx Saga. We have the fuel to make it. Do we have the tires to make it? That's a big question. Big fat question mark on that one. I'm just kind of coasting it off into the corners, letting it roll, so I don't burn up the tires any more than I otherwise would be. Try not to brake too heavy. You know, screeching them tires, and just try to be gentle, take care of them. Pit stops will be happening. I don't know for everybody, but for some of the AI. The only caution of this race came via pit stopping by the AI. 3 to go. I thought I might, oh my God. I knew it. And it's the same thing, isn't it? I can't pit. There's no way I can pit here. He's going, what, to pit road? No, he just checked up for no reason at all. Just because he's Mikey Walnuts, and that's what he fucking does. Oh my God, they're all pitting. They're all freaking gonna make a pit stop. Oh no, they're gonna have all fresh tires. I have to hang on for 2 laps with worn out shit. 3 laps. It's an extended green-white checker. It's not a green-white checkered, it's the 2011 green-white checkered, which is 3 laps. And I have, like, no fuel.
On the outside.
I don't know if I should stay out here. You fucking idiot! You imbecile! What the hell are you doing to me? Oh my fucking God, it's not his fault again. It kind of was because he slowed down. I pitted. The thing was so tight right there. And 3 laps? 2 laps was gonna be close. 3 laps? That's a death sentence. I was guaranteed to blow out a tire. I mean, none of them are... Oh no. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna restart all the way at the back. I'm not sure. I feel like... Should I have attempted to stretch it? If I don't win this championship, that's gonna be the big question. Stay out there, and it was gonna be 3 laps again. Oh my fucking God. Oh my God. I don't know if I can make this up. I should have pitted on the first yellow. I really should have. See, it's 3 laps. There's no freaking way I would have been able to pull that off. I've got to find a way to pass a whole heaping load of people over the course of these next few laps. I knew it was not going to be as simple as it seemed. Sending it. We got to get out of the way. All of y'all got to get out of the way. We could really use, honestly, another yellow flag. If anybody wants to wreck, be my guest. Okay, you want to go that slow? Be my guest. Jumai's in P2. He's in second, so I'm thinking I at least need like a 6th, a 7th, a 6th, something like that with my bonus points for leading the most laps. We're making up positions, but am I going to be able to make up enough at the end of this race? Come on, cut it to the bottom. Cut it to the bottom. I'm not cutting any of this. We're going to see how this plays out. I can tell you right the fuck now that I don't have enough. I'm going to need a bit more.
Looks really good right here.
I don't know if I could get up there. I could get this group. I could get up to Biffle. But that's probably not going to be enough. I feel like Jumai has it. I can't even...
Good job. One at a time, man.
We lost.
Inside.
The championship is...
Locked and loaded, buddy. Wing shot pass.
Start. I don't feel so good.
Jumai is a 6-time Cup Series champion. And now everything we have done in the Eutechnyx saga up to this, everything previous, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
I'll scroll through here to show you guys where everybody wound up in the point standings, the final results. Who took last? Who's, Gilligan. Great work this season, Gilligan. Let's finish off these driver credentials. Brian won the Nationwide Series in 2003, becoming the youngest NASCAR champion at age 20. Eric was named standby driver for Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon in 2010 by Hendrick Motorsports. Sale is a 3rd-generation NASCAR champion, winning the Nationwide Series title in 1998 and 1999. Ryan earned MWR's first championship. The 17-year-old won the 2009 NASCAR Camping World East Series. And Carl was the first ever driver to win at both Atlanta races in the 2005 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. I firmly believe that if I would have stayed out, it wouldn't have worked out for us. I wouldn't have won. I think I would have blown out a tire and I wouldn't have been able to hold them off. I don't know if it's worse to lose that way or this way. If I would have blown out a tire in front of him, maybe I could have blocked him, just held him off. Now we're never gonna know. I have such a small window of time to make that decision. Now seeing it not playing out correctly, not resulting in a win, of course I would say, oh, I should have stayed out. I would like to have seen how that would have gone. Maybe I could have done it. But in that moment, I didn't feel like it was possible. I didn't think I had the tires. Where I really fucked up was not pitting. I just didn't think that they were all gonna make pit stops on that first attempt at a green-white checkered. And this game could go fuck itself with its green-white checkers. All I know is I did my best with this 7 car. It was so damn difficult to get good, decent runs. Look at our final results. It wasn't easy. If this fucking shit ain't gonna load. Oh, we did this before. We had this before. It's gonna crash the game. I'm not gonna be able to get back to the main menu now. That's fine. We didn't win the championship anyway. I don't know what our stats were, but it was tough. It was tough out there the entire time. I did the best, absolute best I could fucking do with what I was given with this freaking driver. And now I'm done. Eutechnyx Saga is done. I really would have loved to have gone out with another championship, but I am done. I am going back home. I'm finished. I'm out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I love you. I love you. You guys know I love you. Thank you for tuning in. How you doing, Jimmy? Yeah, congratulations to you, Jimmy. Congratulations to you, champion. Good job. Good job. You fucked the whole space-time continuum. I hope you're happy with yourself. I'm done. I'm going home. Goodbye, everybody. Later. All right. I'd like to go home now, please. Fire up that time machine you used to get me here 8 months ago and bring me back to 2015 right now. You fucked it all up. You aren't a very good driver. I did the best I could. The one person you couldn't let win won the championship. I can't imagine where you would have run without me. This changes everything. Time machine, now! There is no going back to the future. You have put us on a completely different timeline. One where the 2015 we knew no longer exists in our reality. What would you like me to do? Oh, Doc! Hey, Doc! We got a time machine question! We are no longer in the Eutechnyx Saga reality. History must be rewritten. Whoa, hold up. You're not saying yes. You need to run the next 4 Eutechnyx seasons again?